submissive to me, I feel like it's about you as my wife, you following my rules. Like I want you to be under control, right? So you are my wife. Please do whatever I'm telling you to do.
Dictatorship.
I will never ever gonna put it in the situation that where I know that you're not even gonna be able to handle. So since I am your man and I know your capacities, I know everything. So please, baby, be ready because I am your man. I am the head of the house. What? So when I say it's a no, it's a no. When I say that it's a yes, baby, you better follow the rules.
Is it slavery or is this
no,
a partnership?
It's not. It's a partnership. It's a partnership. But at the end of the day, Mama, you need to know that I am the head of the house, the king.
You don't have to be a dictator, though.
I am not. I am not. It's
controlling.
totally not. Yeah. Why? Because I've seen even back home. I'm speaking of me, right? This is my own experience.
Okay.
I've never ever seen my mom doing something that my dad would never ever gonna like. She'll be like, oh, you know what? Your dad will never, he won't like that, so I won't do it. You know? So that's what I feel like she is being a woman.
Submissive.
Right. She is being what I really want. So if you don't do it, I just feel like you're missing the point.
So are you saying that your woman or your wife cannot disagree with you?
No, you cannot disagree with me. When it comes to
who are you?
I am your man.
So
did you go to my parents, talk to them, and give the
that
dowry?
You didn't buy me.
I did not buy, but you my trophy. I'm taking care of you, baby.
Shine it, Papa. Shine it.
I paid you.
Shine it, Papa.
Let me tell you something.
When you say a woman is your trophy, that's very disrespectful. I'm not your trophy. I'm your woman. This is not slavery.
Have you ever seen someone throwing away a trophy?
Never.
Yes, you can.
Baby.
Not the Champions League.
No, I was here, baby.
I was here.
It's forever in your somewhere, hiding and everything.
You just
whenever you need it, you just gonna go wipe it or do whatever you want to do with it and then go put it back.
Look, I believe in women being submissive. Yes. Be submissive. That's your husband. And the husband should be submissive to the woman too.
No, I should be
No, let me finish.
Yes.
Submissive and love is two different things.
Right.
You love your husband, love your wife. Be submissive to your husband, be submissive to your wife. Don't tell me, oh, I'm the man. If I tell you jump, you jump. You sit, you sit. No, I'm not your slave. I'm not your daughter. Okay? So you're gonna do what I tell you to do. The same way I do what you tell me to do. How about that?
First of all, I want to say a relationship is a partnership. So when you're with somebody, she's not your child. Just because you went and married her, you're protecting her, you're the protector. You can't sit here and be like, you're going to do as I say. And women are naturally submissive to men that deserve it.
Yes.
It has to be by force. You're talking about it by force.
No, that's
it's a dictatorship. It sounds very controlling.
In a situation where I know that she won't even be able to figure, no, I won't do that. I am protecting you.
Controlling.
I am doing everything.
You're being controlling.
Controlling.
I'm controlling, of course. I won't let you go anyhow in my house, baby. No, I'm not.
One thing that you said, you were talking about your parents, right?
Right.
We're not in the 1950s, and then you say you was back home.
But you African, baby.
I'm African, yes, and I'm not saying that. Look, I will submit to my husband if my husband is a leader, yes, but not in a way of controlling and slavery. As far as maybe as discussion and being a partnership, like everyone else is saying, but not in a way of, hey, you do this, you go left, you go. No, we could do stuff together as a unit.
Exactly.
Because when God made me, He made me your helper.
Your helper,
but not your slave. We are one side. Now you on top and I'm on bottom.
The slave were the helpers too.
Right. But the I feel that we're in this together. We're in this together, but you are right over here and I am right over there.
You don't say that.
We in this together.
Bring it back.
Why you gotta belittle her?
Exactly.
She's your wife.
She's your woman. She should not be belittled.
Exactly.
She should be a partner.
Exactly.
Can you go have a child by yourself?
Can you go have a child by yourself?
I can go. Yes.
By yourself.
This.
By yourself.
When that thing comes out,
that's not all you need. You need eggs though. You need eggs to have the child. What do you mean? Where's the eggs?
We got machines. This is 2020.
We got machines.
I think what John is saying is ball is life. As long as you have the ball, you have life.
See, my boy is talking. You better go ahead. My boy is talking. That's the whole point right there. That's what I was saying. Like, I am the man. I am the provider. If I tell you you're not gonna go to work, you're not gonna don't work.
What?
I'm gonna take care of everything.
But what if she doesn't want to do that? Wants to work and want to have her own thing?
Then, baby, then that we're not together.
You're gonna have to find a village
Like
girl.
your stuff.
You're gonna need a village
Yeah, you need a village
who's
girl.
not educated, who wants nothing out of life but
Because
to be a
in this
housewife.
generation-
That's what's gonna work for you.
No, baby.
Because
No.
that dictatorship and control.
At the end of the
not-
day, even in your head, you know it. Like this is my husband, right? This is my husband. So when I was at my house, my parents were controlling everything. They did not want me to come back home late.
You're not her parent.
So you are agreeing.
You're not
So you are
Parents,
agreeing.
give me that full.
So you are
authority
agreeing that
on
you're
you.
controlling because the word you're using is controlling.
Controlling,
right.
But when she tells you that you're being controlling, you're
Everything is
saying no.
together, baby. in
So
that
you
box.
are a controlling
We got
man.
everything.
So are you a controlling man? Yes or no?
I am not a controlling man, but
It
I'm
sounds
doing
like
my
it.
best.
Sounds like
no,
it.
you are
I am
controlling.
doing my best
To control.
not to control, but to get things right.
No,
In
you're
my
contra-
house.
So
I'm
you're
controlling
contra-
them.
and
You're
you're
more likely like my daughter.
Would you sleep with your daughter?
Would you sleep with your daughter?
With your daughter?
No, I won't sleep with my daughter.
Okay,
but
then I'm
you
not
are
your
my
daughter.
wife.
Then I'm not your daughter.
Baby,
I'm not your daughter. If you're not gonna sleep with your daughter, I am not your daughter. I am your partner.
You.
Hold on.
Educator.
I'm your partner. I'm not your daughter.
Right.
You are not here to educate me. You are here to help me elevate.
Thank
Exactly.
you. Amen.
Elevate
You are
together.
here to help me elevate as I am
Together.
here to help you elevate.
Exactly.
I'm not your daughter. You're not going to talk to me in that tone.
Exactly.
You're not going to treat me as I'm less than. I'm not your daughter. I'm your wife. Because you will
Right.
not sleep with your daughter.
Right.
So
You don't have kids with
check
your daughter.
that.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's why now we see
You'll
a lot
not
of
marry your
divorce,
daughter.
and that's why we see
So
a lot
you-
of
so you-
might.
It's
might
because
kind
of men like
coming
you.
out of a lot of men.
Because of men like you.
Men like you.
Wait, what you mean? What you mean by Michael and my spirit? That you beat the woman?
Not to be, but correct, baby. These are
Hey, why are you correcting with
Why you trying to correct, baby? It's not fighting, but correct. So that's why we end up seeing it.
I cannot.
Are you
I
okay,
can't.
John? When you're going like this right here is a stance when people
Physical.
take, they're
I
ready to
wouldn't
fight,
think-
they're ready to hit. So if you're going correct, what does that mean? Your body language is showing that you're
You
willing
gotta
to
fight.
hit a woman. So are you a woman beater as well, as a controlling man?
I will never ever gonna break a trophy. I will never ever gonna throw something on it.
But you're going like
Trophy.
this.
You're contradicting.
But yeah, but
What's that?
I'm giving you a warning.
Oh.
Behave.
So not only you're controlling, you're an aggressive man, a man that will bring a woman
Oh,
down,
so you want
that
me
will
to be
destroy
like one of
her
those men? They
spirit.
be sitting there watching you. They be like, "Baby, I wanted to hey, go ahead."
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, that's the point. You can always
As you
you
wish,
can
my
communicate.
As you wish.
Look, you can always say
Yes.
something and communicate without being aggressive.
Right.
You don't have to hit somebody or be too controlling. You can
Right.
get your point across without you. This character right here, that's not being a man.
you
That's being
actually-
toxic. Let me tell you, being very toxic. That's a toxic relationship. If being toxic was a person, that would be you, John. That would be you, John. Let me tell you.
Toxic
And
man.
that's very, very, very sad. And you never keep a woman with that attitude. You never keep. That's why divorce. Let me tell you, the divorce rate is high because of men like you. Okay. What is submissive? Respecting you is me being submissive.
Right.
Being there for you is submissive.
Following my rules is
Cooking,
being
cleaning,
submissive.
being a woman is being submissive. Being loyal to you is being submissive.
Following
You don't have
my
to tell me.
rules,
You don't have to
submissive.
tell me. All right, let me tell you something. I have a girls' night. John, can I go? No, and I'll sit home. You gotta give me a reason. If you got a good reason, I'll stay home. If you don't have a good reason, just say I'm saying because I'm the man of the house. I'm the man in the house. Guess what? I'm living.
You say you're
And
having a girl, right?
If I have a girls' night,
I don't know who you're going to meet over there, baby.
it's girls. You know my friends.
Insecure.
I
So
don't know.
you're insecure.
You're
You're
insecure.
trying to
I
wrap
will be
her.
there.
You're
And when it comes up
insecure.
a girl thing, I don't know who you're going to be.
But that means you're insecure. That's your problem.
You're
Check your wife
insecure.
enough. You're
You're
insecure.
insecure.
You're insecure.
You're
Check
insecure.
your
I
wife
am
enough.
not just because I want to look. You are my wife. I won't. I will never ever gonna allow that.
John, your wife is not your property.
Right.
Exactly.
She's your partner. That's the thing that you're getting confused. Your
She
wife
does not belong
She
to
doesn't
you.
belong to you. She belongs to God. God sent her to you.
This
So
whole,
you
and
should
this
be
But
whole,
in my house, oh, you belong to me, baby.
John, this whole
John is God in the house.
In my house, you belong to me.
John, this whole submissive thing coming from you, it sounds very hostile. It
Right.
sounds like this very demanding situation that a woman is in. It's toxic. This is a natural thing. Women are naturally submissive. So if you have to force, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's not genuine, and it's just not. Unless you find a woman who's willing to accept that, you just not gonna.
There is a lot of them.
Submission.
In the village, not in America.
In a village.
So submission to me is, I am, you're my husband, and we're together. We are working on things, and there could be certain things we are planning on, and I want to take out, like, let's say a huge sum of something and invest it in something. You're like, hey, babe, not right now. I can be submissive and understand. You give me good reasoning. Right. Oh, because we're working on this and that and that. And it's not just money, it's other things. Like, oh, I have a family member that just coming from Africa, let's say, and they need a place to stay. I'm like, hey, babe, blah, 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 blah. Can he live here? If you say no and you have a valid, good reason, I can be submissive. Right. That's submissive to me. But submission doesn't mean you have to badger me. Like, everything I propose is no. No, these are my rules. You're not going out with your friend. You're not going to visit your family. You're not doing this. You can't go out this. That is very controlling. And most women become so broken down mentally, emotionally in these marriages. And then they end up being so, like, basically, I'm sorry, but useless to you at the end of the day. Because she has no opinion. You can bring up any project. She has no input. Because you're so used to being the one giving the decisions and telling her what to do. So if you want a true submissive woman, let her have a voice as well. Right. Don't shut every. What's the voice she has in your
say yes to everything he's proposing.
No. Yes, it's not
very
even that.
much.
You do have a voice, but if you have something to say, let's sit down and talk about it. And most of the things that you trying to tell me and everything, I feel like it will be wrong. Yeah. I don't know. Y'all been bringing some dumb shit out of nowhere. What is she talking about?
Who are you dating, John? Who are you dating?
I just like.
It's your fault. Blame yourself. You're picking the wrong women.
But I think John is too extreme with submission. He's actually using that to his own advantage for personal gain.
Right.
Amen. Preach.
You know, personally, I want my wife to challenge me as an individual.
Exactly.
Because I know I'm not always right.
Right.
My idea is not always going to be perfect. You know,
as a man, you should be right all the time. Bro.
But you know, I feel like if you pick a wife, you know, who doesn't have a voice in the house, that says something about you as a husband, because you did a great job of picking a wife. Because I want my wife to be smart.
Hey, there you go.
And I know that my wife is great at certain things than I am. How to take the lead.
Exactly.
One thing, you want to be a leader of the house. The leader has to know how to listen.
I don't know why y'all clapping, but that was some nonsense. I don't know why y'all clapping hands and everything. You're not okay.
No.
Yo, listen to John, man. That boy is sick. He wanted slave at the house. Like, that boy said, I'm always right. I'm the man of the house. Bruh, you crazy. Like, that's not your slave. I mean, you might be the king of the house, but damn, man. Let her be her. Let her have a voice for a change, bro. Come on.
Everything he said is facts.
Exactly.
You need someone that can challenge you. If you want, like you said, what you want is a trophy, and that's exactly what you'll have. Decoration in the home. She'll be good for nothing but decoration. I'm telling you, that's what a trophy is. What does a trophy do in your God? Decoration. Decoration.
I can use you. You're not usable.
I can
use you.
Do you take your plate?
My plate? I will use it.
Do you take a plant, a fake plant that's in your house? Do you take it out to parties?
Yes.
No, you do not.
Yes, I can do it. So I can put it in my car to decorate my
car. It's a trophy, and
a
trophy is useless to you. I'm telling you. Continue that mentality you have,
and you'll never get married.
You will be 65, 70,
walking
80
on a stick
in a retirement home by yourself.
Listen, on some real stuff, John, like I said, bro, like, I'm getting what you're saying, right? I understand where you're coming from, okay? Right. But am I agreeing with you? No, this is why.
Because you're trash.
No. No, you're in the point where, like...
These two Lord have mercy.
Like, the way that you got it going, bro, it's kind of like, you literally want like a modern day slave at your crib. You feel me? Like,
Amen.
Exactly.
what you want is, might as well put a lace on her neck and just pull her around. But like,
My
yo,
point.
this is what I want, this is what I'm doing.
Right.
And then, you know how long your lace is. Okay, you can't go there.
Right.
Try to just pull her back. Like,
Exactly.
you can't. As far as like a woman, bro, what I feel like no, I should say, to grow, okay, we're not always right. Most of the time, we wrong.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Like, we just like, we go, most of us just like, they just go with the flow, we just do stuff. They actually take time to think about certain things, how it'll fit in the bigger picture. We just like, oh, this look cool. Boom. That's not how they react. And then to be a better man, you need to grow in your marriage, bro. I feel like you need that person that's going to challenge you and push you.
Right.
Like, tell you, okay, John, I get this point right here, but what do we do it this way?
Exactly.
And a woman
She's
is
still
not
agreeing,
going to
no.
be submissive
She's
to a
still-
man.
she's still agreeing with you.
Arrange your idea.
Listen though,
You know,
that's the thing.
try to add something.
That's the thing though. You cannot arrange.
If it's
Man,
something you
what's
didn't
here?
know,
Let
if
me
it's something
cook it for you.
Okay, if
so
it's
we
something
can
you didn't know,
proceed.
I'm bringing to you. How are you going to arrange something you have no idea about?
Exactly.
This is
I
something
do-
you lack. This is an idea you did not
I
have.
believe that.
How you gonna arrange it?
I believe
Right.
that as men, we know everything.
No, you can't say that.
No, this is me.
You're
This
being
is my
completely
opinion. This is my
sexist.
opinion.
You're being
This is
completely
me.
sexist.
I know I'm a human being.
That'll
I
be
have
your
some
downfall,
little- No,
baby.
but this is what I believe as a man.
That's
God
sexist.
has given me that opportunity to know what's good and what's bad.
Now let me say something else
Not
too.
every man
Let me
knows
say
that.
something else too.
That's sexist.
Like
Yeah,
John,
that's-
I
John,
don't know,
you're on the extreme
Can't say
side, but at the
that.
same time too, we have to use that same word on the other side. Most women nowadays, when they hear of submission, it comes off as a bad thing. It isn't. But most women always want to look away to.
Because
I
of
guess
men like
for lack of-
John.
Exactly.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
Toxic man.
But if you bring in
I'm not being
submission,
submissive to no
if
man
you bring
that
in
can't lead.
submission
If you
in the
can't lead, I'm not being
relationship,
submissive
most of the
to
time
you.
it's going to be attacked with like, it's not going to be received well from women. I mean, we have to acknowledge that. Most of the time when a man tell you, hey, I need my wife to be submissive, woman to be submissive, most women are not going to receive it well. And it's not a bad thing. Just like women, people want to refer to the Bible. Oh, it says, okay, submit to your man, whatever. But we can submit to women too. Nothing wrong with that.
My point.
No, but the Bible
It goes
did not
both
say
ways.
that, baby. Boy, the Bible did not say that. We are
Because
loving them.
the
We
Bible
are
did not
loving
say
I know that.
So do you
I know
think your
that.
ways are loving? Do you think your ways are loving?
Yeah.
Your ways
I
are
am loving you
controlling
and you
her.
should be submissive, and that's on period.
The
Your
Bible-
ways of controlling her and
John,
putting her
the
down
Bible
is
never
not
told you
loving.
to wear that
That's
Jesus
not how
piece,
you
but
look
you're
at it.
wearing it. The Bible never told you to wear
No,
that
this
Jesus
is
piece.
not even in the Bible.
Bible
Now
told
you're
you-
talking about something else. This
But,
is,
but this is what I'm saying.
Just
though.
because it's
You
said,
say
yeah.
because it's not in the Bible,
You're
you're not gonna
using-
do it.
Right.
You driving a car. Where in the Bible is a car?
Get a horse in the boogie.
This is
Get a horse in the boogie.
2020,
Get a horse in the boogie.
Exactly.
Get a horse in the boogie.
You can be submissive to your wife as well.
No,
It's
I'm
2020.
loving her. I'm not being submissive to my woman. Never.
But I think
Wow.
as my last word, listen, as my
Wow.
last word, John want to use back home as an example, but I think John, as a child, did actually understand what he was seeing with his parents.
Not even that.
But let me finish. Let me tell you why, right? Our mother have voices in the house.
Right.
They just don't voice them publicly out of respect of our fathers.
Right.
But privately, our
They
father
do.
get a lot of advice and a lot of say so from my mom.
Exactly.
And then the father will come in with the idea and
Right.
say it to the rest of the family. Like he came up with
Like he came up with
Exactly.
it.
it came
In reality,
from mom. And things like that.
exactly.
So our mother have a lot of say so in the household. So they're not always like yes, yes, yes. They come up with a lot of ideas and our father just take credit for it. So I feel like you need to understand that a little bit
To
more.
wrap this up, I would say, I'm your wife. I'm not your slave. You pay for my bride price. You did not buy me. All right. I have my parents. I have my dad and my mom. If you met, listen. I'm not your trophy. I'm not your decoration. I'm not a statue. Nothing like that. I'm not your plate, your shoe, nothing. I'm a woman. You gotta respect me. Okay? Because guess what? A woman gave birth to you.
Hey.
So you gotta respect.
Come on now.
So the way you respect me shows me exactly how you respect your mom. If you do not
Exactly.
respect me, you do not respect your mom.
Exactly.
Period.
Come on.
Those are my last words.
Come through.
So all I have to say is submission is not something you even talk about. When a woman is for you, these are natural things that should just happen in a relationship. If you have to sit here and dictate, this is what, that's not even the woman for you. Exactly. And you're going about submission the wrong way. Exactly. Because it's something that this is a relationship and this is how we're going to nurture our relationship. The woman knows her place and the man knows his place. Mm-hmm. You can't use your manhood to be a dictator and be like, we're going to do, that's just insecurity and controlling. That's all I have to say.
Baby, you are my house, follow my rules. That's on period. Don't do anything. Don't come with any idea. If you have any idea, please let's sit down. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's up. Let's go ahead and proceed with it. If I feel like it's not banging, let's put it away. Oh. That's it. So if you don't like it, then I don't know. Just take that L and move on.
I mean, the way I look at it, man, it works both ways. It's not just women that need to be submissive towards God. Like, we also have to. Out of respect, man, you gotta submit to your woman as well. It's not a bad thing, man. It's really not. It's just kind of like that's how you're gonna grow as a man, your relationship, your marriage, and also that's sending a good image to your kids. Like, this is coming from someone that have a ton of sisters and a bunch of nieces. I promise you, bro. A day, like, whenever it is, if my sister's husband, whatever, my niece's boyfriend ever tries some stuff like that, and it comes to me, it ain't gonna be pretty. Like, it's just not how it's supposed to go. And that's my stance on it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so all I gotta say is when it comes to being submissive, I cannot be submissive to a man that doesn't know how to lead. And being a leader is, you have to be able to follow. Right. So if you're unable to put yourself in your wife position or anyone else's position, it just shows you that I can't be submissive towards you, because I'm going to have to always question if you're able to be that leader in that household, the head of the household that you are. Because being submissive, like Riri was saying, it's natural when it comes to women. We want you to lead. We want you to do what you have to do. But if you are not leading in the correct way, we're going to always question you and then go around you. And then you will say, okay, you're being disrespectful. I mean, in a marriage, you always have to try to, be both ways. God didn't make you above me. He made me your equal. Amen. And once you're able to understand that, then that's the only way your marriage is going to be successful. So that's all I got to say on that.
So, John, I feel so sorry for you because you'll be 80 years old, single and miserable. With that mindset, women are not to be dictated. Women are to be loved correctly. And therefore, when loved correctly, they will submit to you easy. You won't have to do no hard work. They will just submit when they're properly cared for, loved, respected, valued. Exactly. We are not trophies. We are not decorations for you. Exactly. I would not be in a relationship or a marriage with a man that makes me useless. I'm not doing that. So with that being said, change your mind, because if you do not change that mind, you will be pushing that walker with poop stuck on your butt and nobody can help you.
Boy said
you need to really talk to your parents and see if your mom really had more say than what you make it seem, because your mom probably had a lot of say, you don't even know it.
And with that, it's a wrap, baby. It's a wrap.